Hello everyone, welcome to a new video, to a new episode. I just feel so excited because I was just dancing. So this is your sign if you feel like the energy is a little bit stagnant. If you want to wake up, I gotta have to start implementing this. Like I kinda need time to wake up, of course. But then when I want to hype up my energy, I want to feel more high energy because I'm not drinking any coffee for years now. Dancing is the best thing ever. So I was just like dancing and I'm like, oh my god, this is so much fun. Why don't we do it more often? Especially me, I just love dancing so much. But anyway, this topic and the topic of today is about self-worth. This was a topic of the week for me, and maybe like of the 2 weeks for me. And of course, it's like such a strong topic that is all the time coming back. And especially, I feel like as a woman, we are such, I don't know any woman that is not on her journey of this remembrance of her worth. And I feel like every woman is really on the journey to recognize, to reclaim, to claim their worth, because it truly influences everything in your life. It's like it's connected to the divine, to the feminine energy, and how can we be more in our feminine energy, and of course like having our balance with our masculine energy. But as a woman that wants to live most of the time in their feminine energy, your self-worth is essential. Like if you don't develop, activate, remember your self-worth, you cannot be in your feminine energy, because you will not feel worthy of being in that energy. You will not feel worthy of that. And the same goes to to manifestation, and to jumping realities, to manifesting whatever you desire, quantum jumping, really living everything that you desire. Everything requires self-worth. So let's talk about self-worth today, and I also want to do a little exercise with you guys that I think is going to be really nice to shift your perspective on your worth, to really make you hug yourself and feel so worthy, because that's what I desire to everyone. If someone told me like you have this wish, and you can make like everyone in the planet Earth to feel a certain way or to remember a certain way, I will say remember their worth. Because when you remember your worth and you remember who you are as one, I think I'll say remember your worth, and that you are one with God, with creative energy, with consciousness, that you are one with God, remembering your worth, that you are the creator. Those are the things that I will love. And for me, if I just help myself or just someone to remember that, I just feel so happy. I feel so content about it, because it really transforms your life. And that is the path to transforming your life, to shift your life, to change your life, is through recognizing your self-worth. And for me, this was a very interesting journey, like recognizing my self-worth, because it was something that when I was growing up, when I was little, my self-esteem was like super low. Like my self-confidence was very low. In that time, I was doing competitions in figure skating, and I really loved it, and I really was dedicated to that. But I feel like what really stopped me was my self-confidence, my self-worth, and so on. So there was such a low self-confidence within myself, self-worth within myself when I was growing up, until I would say my early 20s, even though it's like a very funny journey, because I felt like I was very confident on certain aspects of my life, and other aspects of my life I didn't feel worthy. I didn't feel confident. And so that is the thing. Sometimes you are confident and you feel worthy and confident of certain things, and not of other things, and in other areas of your life you just feel like really unworthy or really not confident. So for me it was a journey, and I feel like recognizing and remembering your worth is truly a journey. Like it's a devotion of every day. Every day I have to remember my worth. Every day, or old patterns, like the pattern, the thought patterns, the limiting belief that we were so manipulated to believe when we were growing up, they nourish the opposite of self-worth. They nourish lack, they nourish victim, they nourish unworthiness, they nourish separation. So when we are claiming this core, this essence of us, we are creating, we are activating, we are embodying maybe versions of us, parts of us that we never did. And maybe we never saw someone doing that when we were growing up. Maybe we never saw an adult with high self-worth. I believe that maybe most of us didn't have that experience. And it's okay, it's no one else's fault, but it's like, for us, it's really a journey, and it's a very unique journey. I don't believe that's like a secret recipe, but there is certain things, certain activations that can really help you remembering that. And I think, like, as a woman, as the feminine energy, we have to remember the feminine energy is here to express, is here to be able to feel. Like, the feminine energy gives birth. It is many things, but in this case, I want to specifically talk about feminine energy as expression, as presence, as feeling, as intuition. And when you don't feel worthy, you don't feel worthy of staying present with yourself, you don't feel worthy of, when you are feeling certain uncomfortable emotions, you don't feel worthy of staying with who you are, with what you're feeling in that moment. And that is what happened when we abandon ourselves. Those are the moments when you are feeling certain emotions. Those are the moments that we are requiring ourselves to stay with us, to sit with us, and stay present with us the most. And that was those times where we abandon ourselves because we don't feel worthy of receiving love, when we are feeling a certain way, because maybe you learned that feeling angry is unworthy. I remember when I started my therapy journey when I was 21, 22, I remember that my therapist will ask me, like, how is your relationship with feeling angry, and do you feel angry, or so, I don't know, something like that. But I said in that time, no, I never feel angry. I don't feel those emotions. I don't allow myself. What I wanted to say is, like, I don't allow myself to feel those emotions because I learned that they are wrong to feel. So, and of course, like, this really mess up with your self-worth, because if you feel only worthy of existing, of expressing, of receiving, of being here, of feeling alive, of living your desires, of manifesting whatever you want, only when you are a certain way, of course that's not going to happen, because we are going to fluctuate. We are going to feel different range of emotions. We are going to think many, not even us, but our mind is going to think like the most amazing, the most crappy things, and it's not up to us. That's why our worth is independent of that. Our worth is unconditional. It never changes, because it's not dependent on what you're feeling and what you're thinking, and even what you're doing. It's not up to that. It doesn't matter right now if you are like a millionaire, or if you are whatever, working on something that you still don't really like, something that you want better. Your worth will never change. Never. And for you, in order, as a woman, to being able to express and to being in relationships with people, even if it's your male partner, your female partner, your family, your friends, if you really want to have healthy communication, we have to know our self-worth, because we have to be present there as a whole, not in lack. So I have to feel worthy of expressing what I feel. I have to feel worthy of expressing my needs. I have to feel worthy of expressing my authenticity, my desires, what I'm feeling, what I'm needing. I have to feel worthy of that, and to feel worthy that I am worthy of someone receiving whatever I'm expressing, and maybe do something about it, and maybe do a certain move about it. But the most important thing, you express those things, you claim your desires, you express your needs, you express your emotions because of you, because you know that you deserve it. Like in the feminine energy, when we are tapping into the feminine energy, we are not doing it for the other to do a certain thing. We are doing it because we love ourselves so much, we feel so worthy, that we know, wait, I am worthy of feeling this. I'm worthy of claiming this. I'm worthy of speaking up. I'm worthy of having this desire. I claim this desire. This is not about the other. This is about me. This is about staying present in my own energy. That is self-worth. When I'm feeling my self-worth, I'm present here. I'm not thinking about what the others are thinking. I'm not changing my relationship with myself depending on someone else. And that is a strong self-worth when we are able to really know I am worthy of being present with myself. I'm worthy of staying with myself and being the best friend of myself. I'm worthy of being the version of me that excites me the most. I'm worthy of doing the things that I love. And I'm worthy of receiving so much money. I'm worthy of traveling the world. I'm worthy of having the most amazing experiences. You are worthy of that, but it's up to you to start giving that to yourself. Your self-worth is a relationship with yourself, and it's not going to be given to you by someone else. Like, we have to remember, like, many times we feel like, oh, once I have this relationship, once that person chooses me, once I get that job, once I get these followers, once I get these views, then I'm going to feel worthy. But no. That is a worthiness that is shaky. It's not grounded. It's not truth. Your worth is the core. It's like never changing. It's there. It's content. Like it can go through like the most wild storms. Your self-worth doesn't change. And when we work on our self-worth, our life completely shifts. Because if I want to give you like specific examples in our daily life, when we have our self-worth like really rooted, whenever I have, for example, an excitement, I'm like, I want to go dancing. I'm just feeling this excitement to dance before recording a video. I'm going to do that. I'm going to give that to myself. And the same time, the same thing with that, if I need to do a certain task that I know is going to be good for myself, like, oh, I need to go organize this, I need to organize this financially, and I'm going to do it because I love myself so much and I want to provide to myself the best of the best. And this is also being connected with the divine energy that is who we are. You know, like, this is who we are. We deserve to live a life of lightness, of fulfillment, of worthiness, of excitement, of presence, of groundedness, of prosperity, you know, like this equilibrium of the feminine and masculine energy. But if you don't recognize how worthy you are and work on your worth, whenever you have, for example, a desire, you're not going to feel completely worthy of it. You're not going to feel, oh, this is mine already. Because one thing with manifestation is knowing that you are one with God, with source energy. Whenever you have a desire, it is done. But if you don't feel worthy, it's not done. You don't feel like it's done. You don't feel like you deserve it. You don't feel like you are worthy to experiment it. But you are. And now I'm going to invite you to close your eyes for a little bit, and I'm going to guide you to a really small exercise that I feel like is going to activate you, and it was really beautiful for me. I do it as much as I want because it really connects me with my core, so that's what I want. So I wanted to close your eyes, and I'm going to be here with you, so don't worry. But now I just wanted to take 3 deep breaths. Another one. Exhaling. One more. That's amazing. Now I want you to imagine whatever feels more comfortable for you. I want to imagine that you are seeing the newborn version of you. So the newborn version of you is lying there on those little beds for babies. I don't remember the name. Or you can even imagine them if they are a little bit older, 5 years old, 2 years old, 3 years old, whatever it feels more natural to you, whatever you want to imagine. But I'm going to speak as we are seeing the newborn of you. You're just like maybe a month-year-old, and you're just there, you're just sleeping there, and you're looking at them. What do you feel when you're looking at them? You seeing them. And I want you to imagine that someone next to you is going to ask you, is he really, that baby is really worthy, or is she really worthy of living so much love, experimenting so much love, of receiving so much love, of following her enthusiasm, following her joy, her highest excitement? Is she or are they worthy of living everything they dream? Are they worthy of everything they desire? Of everything? All the money, all the love, all the creative energy, all the laughing, all the friends, all the partners, all the jobs, amazing, all the peace. Are they worthy of that? I want you to look at them and look at yourself as a baby, 1 year old, and really see them and feel how worthy they are. Maybe they are smiling a little bit while they are sleeping. And maybe you want to give them your tiny finger for them to hold, and they hold your tiny finger and then you're just there with them. What do you feel? Do you feel like there's something unworthy about this newborn, this baby? Do you feel like he doesn't, or they don't deserve anything, or they deserve everything, or they are so worthy of love? I bet you're going to say the second option. So I want you to keep being there and experimenting this feeling of worthiness, of love, of peace that this newborn is feeling right now while he's sleeping. He's gently smiling, he's holding your finger. You are them. You are this pure source energy. You are consciousness, you are love. You are love energy, loving energy. Now I want you to imagine that maybe they wake up very gently and you grab them and you put them with you on your lap, you're hugging them, and you say to them, I will give you everything that you most desire. I will give you the most loving energy. You are worthy of everything. We are worthy of everything. We are so abundant. We are so free. We are in peace with ourselves. We are love. And I wanted to say to them and to yourself that you are one, and that we now claim that we deserve everything, that we are worthy of everything. We don't even have to earn anything. We don't have to prove our value to anyone. We don't have to prove our worth to anyone. Look at that baby that is you. Do you think he has to prove his value? Do you think he has to prove that he's able, is worthy of receiving? Do you think he has to earn it? No. No. You are worthy. That's it. You are always worthy. Look at you as a newborn and remember that pure energy. That is who you are. You were born worthy. You were always worthy. So I want you to take a deep breath with your hands in your heart and say to yourself, I am worthy. I was always worthy. I will always be worthy. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes and you can come back. And this is something that I want to share before we finish this video and this episode, is that whatever happened between when you were newborn until when you were a grown up, and maybe you thought, oh, they are worthy there, I'm not worthy now because I thought certain things, I did certain things, I heard certain things, I felt certain things. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Remember how much source energy loves you, how much God loves you. And whenever you feel, oh, I'm not worthy of having what I want, I'm not worthy of expressing myself, I'm not worthy of claiming this and being this version of me, look at your newborn baby, look at your inner child, and remember, you are worthy, they are worthy. There is no such difference. Your core will never change. like those insecurities that you have, those doubts that you have, they are actually not you. Because if you look at the newborn, he doesn't have any insecurity, he doesn't have any self-doubt. It's just him being himself. He's just radiating, he's just being pure love, pure presence. That's who you are. The other things, they were put on you from the outside, from the external, from people that were hurt, that people that were not connected with the truth, with the source. So remember who you are. Remember who you are and claim your worth. That is something that only you can give it to yourself. And of course your relationship with God, of course your relationship with being with one with source energy was such, it was everything that changed in my journey. So I'm inviting you to really know you are one with source energy. You are worthy, you are loving energy, you are abundant, you're free. You are everything you want to be and more, beyond your wild imagination, okay? So I hope this video, I don't know, helped you in some way, gave you a new perspective, and I'm sending you so much love, and I'm sending you such a big hug, because I just want you to remember your worth, and I'm hugging you and sending you so much love, that you are loving, that you are loved, that you are worthy, and that you are deserving, and that you are amazing, that you are just authentic, that you are unique. And I wanted to claim that, and I wanted to show you to yourself first, and then really transport and really pour it into the world, into everyone you touch, everyone you are, everywhere you are, sorry, everyone is going to feel your magic, you know. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel, follow the YouTube, subscribe to the channel, rate the podcast, and you can follow the podcast as well, and you can like this video and comment down below what you felt, how you feeling, and I'm just sending you so much love, and I just adore you, okay? Much love.